Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about the 6 most important driving skills that will make you a safe driver. If you want to be a safe driver, there are many skills that you should master and many skills that you should have in your tool belt. But with that being said, there are some skills that are more important than others, and these are by far the 6 most important skills that you should have in order to be a safe driver. Let's get right into the video. Skill number 1 is parking properly. Now, most people actually underestimate the importance of parking properly. They think that you just have to get your car between the lines and that's that. But here's the thing. A parking lot is one of the most congested places on the road. It's also one of the most unpredictable places on the road. If you don't know how to park properly, chances are you don't know how to go through a parking lot and handle a parking lot properly. So, by learning how to park properly, you are also inevitably going to learn how to handle a parking lot in a better fashion, which will make you overall a safer driver. Plus, you're not going to tick off any other drivers when you park on an angle or take up 2 spots and so forth. So learning how to park properly is a crucial driving skill, and it's an undervalued driving skill with regards to how it affects your driver level of safety. The second skill that I want to talk about is merging into traffic. Now, just like handling a parking lot, merging into traffic can be one of the most dangerous things that you can do, simply because you have a lane that is moving and you're in another lane that's moving and you're trying to join those 2 moving lanes. Like, when you break it down, that's like one of the most dangerous things that you can do. You are trying to join those 2 moving lanes, and one of those lanes ends, so there's a time limit, there's a distance limit. Now, when you merge into traffic, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are working with that lane, okay? So you don't want to just put your signal on and just swerve into the lane. You want to work with the flow of traffic in that lane. You want to adjust your speed faster or slower to match up with that lane. It'll make your merging process a lot smoother and a lot easier and a lot safer, okay? There will be less of a chance that you'll get into an accident. Moving forward to number 3, the third driving skill in order to be a safe driver is maintaining a proper and safe speed. Now, I say a proper and safe speed because it's not always going to be the speed limit. If the posted speed limit is 50 kilometers an hour and the roads are ideal and there's no traffic congestion, then chances are you can probably drive around 50 kilometers an hour. But if it's raining or snowing or the sun is shining in your eyes, or hailing or windy or any other, not so good road condition, well, then guess what? You have to slow down. And the posted speed limit will not be the proper and safe speed limit. Instead, you're going to have to slow down to maybe, let's say, 40 kilometers an hour or 30 kilometers an hour or even 20 kilometers an hour if the road conditions are bad enough, if there's ice on the road. So maintaining a proper and safe speed is absolutely crucial and critical if you want to be a safe driver. And it's also knowing what that safe speed is. The fourth important driving skill is coming to an emergency stop, okay? Now, hopefully this won't happen to you, but it probably will. You're gonna have to come to an emergency stop. And it's not as simple as just slamming the brakes. I mean, that's the majority of what you have to do. But if you need to come to a stop, bring your car to a stop as quickly as possible, there are a few extra precautions. You wanna make sure that you have full grip on the steering wheel. You wanna make sure that if you need to swerve around something, you have the ability to do that. You just want to make sure that you are bringing your car to a safe stop as quickly as possible. So, do some research and learn how to do an emergency stop. And I would recommend going to an empty parking lot and just practicing these fake emergency stops. Like, create a fake situation, an imaginary situation, where something's jumping out in front of your car and you have to come to an emergency stop. And just do it in an empty parking lot until you know exactly how to come to an emergency stop safely. The 5th driving skill that I want to talk about is driving in bad weather. Now, I already kind of spoke about this earlier, but in an ideal world, all of the times that you're driving, it's going to be good weather. But we don't live in an ideal world. So sometimes you're going to have to drive in hail, snow, ice, fog, rain, wind, sun shining in your face, massive amount of darkness, whatever the case is. You have to learn how to drive in bad weather and bad road conditions. It's one of the most crucial things that you can do. Believe it or not, the majority of accidents happen in bad weather. So just learn how to handle it and you'll reduce your likelihood of getting into an accident. Last but not least for this video is number 6, and the skill is predicting what other drivers will do. What you want to do is you want to be able to predict the likelihood that another driver will do something. Tell me if you've ever, well, you can't tell me because this is a video, but comment below if you've ever been in this situation. You're driving and you're looking at another driver that's, perpendicular to you, and they're at a standstill, but you look at them and you can tell based on their bodily reactions that they're gonna cut you off, and their car's gonna just jump right in front of yours. I'm sure everyone has been in a situation like that where you almost know, almost with certainty, that that driver is gonna just jump in front of you dangerously. So you need to be able to predict what other drivers will do. It will potentially save you from many, many, many accidents or near accidents. And that's it. In this video, I've told you about the 6 most important driving skills that will make you a safe driver. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.